time we look into
Shall we
it.
go live?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Drinks, Pitches and Demos. This is Bert-Jan.
Yeah, yeah. I still have to find out who I really am, but my name is at least Bert-Jan. And yeah, together with Hans, we've been hosting this for 5 years already. It's great to see you all. Again, over 50 people registered for today's live stream, which is amazing.
And a lot of good news.
Yeah, lots of good news.
Lots of good news.
But the best news would be when we got to announce that we will be back face-to-face next month, but we don't know yet. We hope to be back soon face-to-face with some real drinks instead of us virtually in front of you. But anyway, okay, let's start with the good news then, Hans. Who is hitting the button? And,
I think we have in the middle of the button.
Is this working? Oh, this is exciting, people. This one.
Carina, can you help? What is the laptop?
It's not working. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, this was last February. This is actually the latest live session that we had, and it was at the Twice building here at the Hyper Campus. It was amazing, but we're longing for this again. This is what we're longing for, guys. I hope you are too longing for this. Okay, anyway, let's skip the movie. It brings back good memories. And let's hope that it will be back soon.
The best news, handball, our events on the 8th of March. It's the day of diversity.
Where?
Fight like a girl. It's a global diversity day. So everybody, please attention to diversity. Look at diversity in your team, and what can you do to increase diversity? And
should we fight like a girl then on that day?
No,
what's the idea? It's just in general. It's a day for. Are there events also here?
No, it's a women's day internationally, but in general, it's a day for diversity.
Ah, okay, cool.
And I think it's good that we all have think about how are we organizing in our community, in our company, diversity. Cool. Not only men and women, but also between cultures.
Nationalities.
Yeah, so good to have attention.
Education, all kinds.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. Yeah, Hans.
Yeah.
New chairman of WTCE.
Yes, very welcome for Lars to be the new chairman of WTC.
Yeah, and WTC is
the World Trade Center in Eindhoven.
It's a network.
It's a network community, and we are connecting networks. So very welcome, and we like to connect with you and make Brainport greater and bigger again.
Bigger and better. Yeah, InCooling, one of the coolest startups. I had to make that joke. It's too easy. Of the high-tech campus, basically, Hans, you know that chips and server rooms get too hot, and that if we want to continue to grow the bandwidth that we will all be using with our phones and stuff, that they need to find new ways to cool chips. Yeah. And InCooling basically has found a new way to cool chips.
Yeah, based on the technology from CERN. Yeah. They are located here also in this scale-up building on the high-tech campus. Yeah. And very nice that you see them growing.
So it's first InCooling and then photonics that comes. So InCooling will lengthen the semicon business, and then it's photonics. Okay, cool. Check them out, InCooling. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing my university hoodie today. Innovation Space, I'm working there 2 days a week. They won a big prize. I'm just involved for 2 years now, but they're already busy for 5 years. And basically the Minister of Education and Science in the Netherlands said, you're the example in the Netherlands for educating future next generation engineers. So thank you, Minister, and big compliment to all people involved in Innovation Space. And it's also the network that's really helping us and in Innovation Space to be more successful, because we work together with lots of companies in the brain.
Yeah, we're happy also to be again at the Innovation Space because it's also one of our hosts.
Yeah, and this is one of the examples of an Innovation Space team and that became a startup and is now doing business successfully with Heijmans. So Dens originated as a student team in Innovation Space, now working together, growing big, making money, based in, I think, Helmond. Yeah, and this is another invention from Innovation Space. Of course, students.
Beer machine.
This is basically a draft robot to very quickly, because students can't wait for the next beers, to very quickly draft beer, like bomb, fill, drink it, and again.
Brainport and also Beerport.
Yeah, Beerport. Yeah, that's the name. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot about the name. But Beerport, check them out. Amazing company. Our amazing student team will transform into a company and make it big with their robotic beer draft company.
Yeah, and there's the first edition of the starter book, Brainport starter book. So congratulations.
It's the book we've been waiting for years. The book that you know that would come, but now it's there. Braventure. You can go to the website and there you can find a link and you can download the book and get a good impression of all the amazing startups that are here in Eindhoven and in the Brainport, broader Brainport Brabant region.
Yeah.
Amazing book.
Great. Yeah.
Have you already downloaded it?
Not yet, but I want to have it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this is really important. You know, the hipsters, the designers, the Piet Hein Eeks, the artists of Eindhoven, but these guys, the inventors, this is why Eindhoven is world's smartest city. This is Champions League in inventing. And Mark Johnson has hundreds of patents on his name working for Philips. He's a moderate soccer player though. We played soccer together, but he's a brilliant inventor. And I think this is a great series of Philips about the inventors that work for them, to give them a face and show to Eindhoven that these people also are very important for our regional economy and for contributing to all kinds of amazing stuff that's been invented and developed here. So Mark Johnson, check it out.
Yes, Mark, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, and VDL also in building, making new systems for modular building. So, and I thought in just one day they can just rebuild.
One day?
Yes, in one day. They've made
a complete house.
A complete, yes, because of they made a completely modular. And,
How?
Yeah, very good concept, and because of the modular system, they just can take all kind of modules together and place it together and have one new building again.
Yeah. And it still looks cool also.
No, well, is it cool?
Yeah, it looks very cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. It's better than my bathroom, which is basically 20 years old and nothing has been done to it in 20 years. This is cool. Yeah. Okay, nice. So VDL is entering the housing market.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is an amazing startup, again, from connected to the University of Eindhoven. So lots of young talents and startups start there. And they did successfully a crowdfunding campaign. You can still contribute, but press, this is again Brabants Dagblad, but they were also featured in other media. Amazing startup, basically enabling better healthcare in developing countries.
And why do they call it Call 3? Is there also
no
Call 1
clue.
or 2?
I have no clue, Hans, but I think it makes sense. No. So we invite him next edition and then ask him. Yeah, good question.
Yes, and there's the famous light again. Very happy to see it, and we need light, especially working at home closely behind our laptop, and the new light of the name.
It's a Sparkle. It's a Sparkle based on a high-tech campus. Yeah. Basically, in winter, I get depressed, so I need light to cheer up and be a pleasant father for my children. And this lighting system.
I can imagine that, especially when working remotely, that it's much more important than normally.
Working out of home. Yeah, I think lighting at my home is worse than lighting here. Yeah, because this is professional lighting. So you need these kind of lights. This is a journalist of the Eindhoven Dagblad, who tried it for 4 weeks, and he was like sky high in his enthusiasm. It really helped him. He slept better. He was a more cheerful dad. He was more productive. So basically, he was telling all people to get this light, Sparkle, and with CK. High-tech campus-based company, Maarten Voorhuis. Well done. Yeah. Story.
Yeah.
Tell us about Tom. What happened when you first met Tom?
Tom went to Drinksputsje Day, but it was I still know the session. It was in building 27, and Tom told there his private story, and he got support also by the complete audience. Went away with a few contacts, got his financials for his ID. And now he is there with the system for 3D breast cancer screening. And
but this is a great example of why we're organizing demos and drinks. We just want to create a platform for people to present themselves, their ideas, so that others can help them to become more successful. And that's exactly what Tom got out of it. He was helped by the contacts that he got from pitching at demos and drinks. And now he was featured in Financieel Dagblad. Great article. Go to the website of Financieel Dagblad and read it. It's an amazing, touching story. Even brilliant technology will improve lives of many women.
Tom Sanders.
This is. Have you seen this one? I like this one.
I don't have seen it, but
this is a mini fertilizer. So there's this. They use the principle of lightning to turn water into a fertilizer. How it exactly works, I don't know, but it works because it's been scientifically proven. But it's a mini fertilizer for farmers in Africa, so that they can grow their crop more efficiently and get more product from the same amount of square meters by using a mini fertilizer that basically turns water into fertilizer. And the commercial version, for those that can afford it, like big crop growers in the Netherlands and in Europe, they can go to Vital Fluid using the same principle, again, using lightning plasma to turn water into fertilizer. I don't understand how it exactly works, but it works. And I think this is great that at the same time we're developing a commercial application, and we don't forget about developing countries and making also this technology accessible.
And starting at the university and now developing the company here on the Heiter campus, doing well together.
And then, let's see.
Smart robotics.
A 10th best robotic company in the world, if I'm correct. And the amazing thing about smart robotics is, not amazing, but they started and they were our first friends. They were the first pitcher at demos and drinks ever 5 years ago, and still going strong, still growing, not anymore on the Heiter campus, but in West, but 10th.
They were also the first in the Heiter Plaza. The first in the startup in the ecosystem.
So congrats to Heiko and Mark of Smart Robotics. ASML.
ASML. It's always the success of ASML, and now they get a big order from South Korea, ordering for 5 years for 130 million per machine, bigger, totally more than 3 billion.
Show us the money, Korea. So basically every month there's something good to mention about ASML. How happy can we be with such a company connected to the Brainport Eindhoven ecosystem? So thank you again, ASML. Thank you, South Korea. And we all love you.
Martin van der Brink, getting the honor of the university in the United States. So great achievement. So congratulations.
This is, you win prizes, and when you make build companies like ASML, he's involved as of the early beginning, and '84, driving the technology behind the machines. So this could be you, Marco, in 20 years. We don't know, but it's possible. It can be done. Martin van der Brink has shown it already, and then this Hans.
Also a new succession in Webber Philips, about Jeroen Tas. And difficult names, Shea
Partovi. I've been practicing because I was.
So congratulations.
Pavarotti has it, but it's Partovi, and it's Chief Innovation and Strategy, continuing the success of Philips. So big welcome, Shea Partovi. We should interview him next edition.
He's invited.
Everybody knows about Demos and Drinks.
10 years already. Brainport Industries. And John Blankendahl and your team, congratulations for this achievement. Well done.
What is Brainport Industries? I don't know if everybody knows about Brainport Industries.
Brainport Industries is the manufacturing campus. But they're organizing the ecosystem around manufacturing. And in the meantime, more than 100 companies joined the ecosystem. Mm-hmm. They built the manufacturing campus. It's the first and I think still the only one, only manufacturing campus in the world. Doing still strong, and especially connecting so ecosystems beyond the borders. So doing a lot also in Germany.
Nice.
With Medizintechnik Holland, So John and your team, congratulations, doing well, and make it even bigger.
And then events.
Events.
Many events again, Hans, coming month? I think so.
A lot.
Carina.
5G.
Yes.
Carina is also always co-hosting and events. Carina is the community manager, High-Tech Excel Plaza, Dams and Drinks. She knows about all the events that you should attend.
Not all of them, but this one I personally recommend, of course. So basically, what do you need to know about 5G? We'll hear about it, but what does it actually do?
Corona.
Yeah, okay, that's one version. Or maybe it's killing birds, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's another version. But here we're going to have great companies who are going to come and show us exactly how they are adapting 5G technology in business.
Okay.
So what does 5G do for your company? How can you utilize it and take advantage of the possibilities? So it's next week at 2 p.m. You can just sign up via the website of the High-Tech Campus and join us. Yeah,
It's for free.
It's for free.
Okay.
And we're going to have a live Q&A, like an interactive Q&A, so people can post questions directly during the webinar, and then the speakers will answer them.
Okay, cool. 17th of March, again, there is a fast trackathon of High-Tech Excel. So if you want to be the next big hotshot CTO, CEO, CMO, and build your own successful startup, go to the fast trackathon. High-Tech Excel has scouted technologies with CERN, TNO, Philips, ASML, you name it, they have it. They scan the best technologies out there, and then they present them to you so that you can build a business plan around that technology, form a team, and then be the next big startup success in Eindhoven region. March 17th, that is Fast Trackathon High-Tech Excel.
Okay, we'll start with our first interview.
Ellie.
Ellie, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi.
There's Ellie.
How are you doing, Ellie?
Very busy, but very good.
Okay.
Busy, but very good. Okay.
Very busy, but very good.
So Ellie, you are here to talk about reliability and data science. Can you tell us more about it? What are we looking at right now?
Give me a second to somehow close this one. No, I'll just... We have within our reliability competence, we're working very hard to also talk about big data and data science, and to see what data science as new competence will bring us and will help reliability to get to the next level. And in that sense, looking forward to our physical seminar later this year in October. But going up to that, we have in 3 weeks from now, we have a free reliability webinar, 2 days, or let's say 2 sessions, where we have some kind of teaching keynotes from gurus in the industry. Professor Michael Pecht from the University of Maryland and Karlsruhe. He's going to talk about data and reliability in respect of maintenance, management, prognostics, health monitoring, etc. Followed by an interactive Q&A session with a panel of experts from reliability, root cause analysis, and data science, where you can pose all the questions that you want to ask either Michael Pecht or
I can tell from the way you're talking about this that you're very experienced, because you can say the words so quickly after one after another. That you must have been talking about this for years already. So,
right.
Because I'm not in this area or an expert in this domain, could you give us an example of what root cause analysis is, or what it can do for you as a startup or an SME or a high-tech OEM?
Yeah, then I would like to go to the reliability indeed. What can reliability and data science then do for you is to help you as a product developer or starting product developer to use the data that you have or that you're gathering to prove that your products are going to be reliable for your customers, for your market. To say build in using your own data, using your own information, your own experience to build in reliability into your product. Reliability being not failing. So building in the fact that your products will not be failing and keep the customer happy in that sense.
And you're based in building 29 at the High-Tech Campus, so you're basically surrounded by startups. Is this something that startups pay attention to the subject of reliability and root cause analysis, or should they wait till they've grown a bit bigger?
I think it's what you would say in Dutch, maybe koud watervrees.
Yeah.
You have to think about the English term about that one, that people don't know whether reliability is already an aspect now. They think about, I want to make something, I want to develop something, and they're really keen on getting something that works, that helps their customers, to help their market. But taking it one step further already, that it keeps helping the customer and keeps working and doesn't fail and doesn't go wrong in that sense. Something you can start thinking about in the beginning already. Maybe a bit scary. I can imagine that's a bit scary, but it will help you to make your product even better and make yourself, your
From the
strategy,
beginning to the end,
better.
you should always think about reliability. And if there's a problem, you should do a tough and thorough root cause analysis. Thank you very much. So everybody, basically, Karina, that's what I get, should join this free reliability webinar.
Yeah, so Ellie, this is for everybody, right? Anybody who's interested in the topic?
Yep, it's for everybody. It's free. It's short, and a lot of people already are joining. I think we are now upon almost close to 80, 90 participants. So it's going to be a very busy, nice, interesting sessions.
Okay, success and good luck, and thank you. Thanks for your time and for elaborating on this webinar. And good luck and enjoy yourselves also on the 25th and 26th. Thank you, Ellie.
Oh, thank you, Bert-Jan.
Thank you, Ellie.
Bye.
Are you there? Maker Mansion. What's the Maker Mansion? I love the word Maker Mansion. I have lots of images with that to go with Maker Mansion.
I'll be taking over AB. So I'm the intruder this time. I'm not actually from the Eindhoven region, but AB is my co-founder, and I'll be pitching the Maker Mansion.
Okay, you put on your camera so that we can see you, please, so that I have a face. Okay. Hi. I see you.
I can't see you.
What's the Maker Mansion? Do your pitch, please.
Sure. So I would like to pitch you an idea, a secret ingredient that we found out is missing in Eindhoven, and that we found out through my personal experience. So our origin story essentially is I work with two co-founders, one from TUE, which is AB, and Akash. We're both from the University of Twente, and we're working on this company called Mistworks. It's not important for now. It's more about the Maker Mansion. So essentially what we realize is that it's really nice to work together in the same household. Just the idea of always co-living, living together, pitching ideas back and forth, and bringing ideas like this helps to go forward much quickly with your startup. And that's what we realized. The key missing ingredient is essentially a co-living space dedicated for makers and entrepreneurs. And our idea with this co-living space we want to call the Maker Mansion is to inspire and create together in the community. We aim to be officially recognized by the municipality of Eindhoven to become a cultural hotspot. So it won't be just like any student house. It'll be a cultural hotspot where we can be ambassadors of all these entrepreneur events and also learning institution. If you go next slide. In other words, will be the link between all the learning institution and all the good stuff that Eindhoven has to offer. And with this key ingredients, we can really bring everything together and help inspire to entrepreneurs to build the world of tomorrow. Of course, there's a few requirements. One, of course, is building the community, but as of now, we're also looking for a space where we can have the Maker Mansion. We're looking for partners that would like to support this cultural hotspot, and looking for funds to make this idea a reality. I left my contact there. If anyone's interested to be part of the Maker Mansion, either to support the project or be part of the community, feel free to join and ask me. I'll be happy to answer any question.
If I were a bit younger, I would have been happy to join. Seems like an amazing house, a place to live and work and be creative together and really get stuff done. So you need money, you need space, and you need partners to make it happen. That's a totally clear story. Hans.
Yeah. I have just one question, because in the beginning you told you're coming from Twente University.
Yes.
Right? And how do you have plans to connect Twente and Eindhoven region and make it in that way also even stronger? Is that possible?
It is definitely possible. It's not exactly the main priority for now. We want to have the Maker Mansion in Eindhoven and work the community in Eindhoven. But then the idea would also possible to expand the Maker Mansion to other municipalities and create a network in this way.
Maker Mansions all around the world.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you
thanks a
very
lot
much.
for inviting me. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Hans, imagine if there's 6 persons signing up. We could both invest.
No, I think we had together with Vention and we also discussed Hempel with Jori. I think there is enough people who like your idea and maybe we can accelerate it together.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you on this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please.
perfect.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Yo,
Thanks.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Joost.
Joost van Beekum. And I had a bit difficulties in preparing. I didn't know how to pronounce it. So that would be my first question to Joost van Beekum. How to pronounce the name of the company? Is it Accusion? Is it Accusion?
Nee, Accusion.
Accusion. Ah, okay, Accusion. Yeah, that was my preferred option also. But Accusion. Hey, welcome, Joost. Great to have you on board. Accusion.
For this opportunity.
Yeah, no, we're happy to offer this opportunity. We're already doing so for 5 years, and we just love startups, but we love helping startups. Your 3 minutes, Joost.
Thank you very much. We are at this moment a very small startup with only 2 team members, and we're looking for more members. What are we trying to do? We're trying to make a wearable ultrasound device that can monitor the bladder, and there are many applications after that. At this moment, we have Marco, he's doing the technical side. Now I'm a medical specialist, looking at the application side. Next slide, please. Currently, there is no device available that can non-invasive monitor the bladder, at least not in adults. There is one that can do that in children, but not in adults. As I said, there are many possibilities, and the first focus for us is post-operative and clinical monitoring here in the center above. But there are many more possibilities and applications that we will, at least if it's up to us, follow in the coming years. What we want to do is build a platform that can be adopted depending on the purpose. Next slide. This is a virtual design. This is the small version connected to your abdomen, which is connected in this case to an iPhone. Therefore, we need an app to make it work. And then next slide, please. What we need at this moment is to expand our team. At this moment, we need hardware and software specialists, especially ones that can help us steering a multi-phase array, CMUT, and creating a virtual image on an app from the bladder, which we can calculate with and draw conclusions from. Of course, we need a lot more, but that's the first step we need right now.
Are you still, will they become co-founders or employees? Or something in between?
Still not decided yet, but we're open to everything.
Okay, I get it.
And of course, it's hard to pitch in 3 minutes to the complete idea. So if there are any questions, please contact us and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I love the idea. But have you checked Nemo Healthcare?
Mm-hmm.
They're not monitoring the bladder, but they're monitoring like bellies of pregnant women. And you have also here on the high-tech campus, LifeSense Group. They're not monitoring on the belly, but they're monitoring in the panty. They have developed a sensor to measure urine loss.
Yes. Well, that will not do the same kind of monitoring. What I'm looking for. I'm looking at it as a urologist, and I want to know a lot about the bladder continuously.
Okay, yeah. I get it. So we can help you with promoting you as a company towards future employees, telling to go there if they're a hardware specialist to help you guys. Is there anything else that you need besides people that we can help you with?
Money, of course.
Money, yeah, of course, yeah.
That's all. Also, and we also do need a business specialist that
Okay.
looks more at the finance side of it. Right now, we're only a team of 2, and that's too small.
Okay, clear.
I
Yeah.
would like to add one thing. This is Marco.
Hi, Marco.
Hi, thank you for this opportunity also from my side. We will also like to have in the future, near future, also maybe a place to make our research and to prepare our prototype.
Yeah, then there's many places that you can go in Eindhoven, but the Hightech Excel Plaza, and I think you must know about that, located on the Hightech campus, makes a perfect place to start your company, I think. But there's also other places in Eindhoven that you can, of course, go. Alpha building of Twice on the campus of the university also makes a nice place to start your company. But yeah, you know your way around, I think, for with regard to finding yourselves an office place here. But you're welcome. We're happy to help you and give you some names and numbers of people that you can call. No problem.
Yeah, we can give you afterwards, and there are here quite some more medical startups, and
Also,
I think it's
yeah.
good to help and support each other in
Yeah.
that way. Also by the business and marketing case, we also can support you by Ivo Adinghoff. He has quite a lot of experience in accelerating startups. And maybe anyhow, it's good to have a chat with him, and we can share also the numbers after the meeting.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you very
Thank
much,
you very much.
Joost and Marco, and good luck.
Yeah.
And I hope people will start calling you to find a job with your company. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Next, if it's working, yes, Shanna the Lung Climbers. Hi,
Hello.
Shanna. Are you there somewhere in virtual space?
Yes, I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
hear you
we
very
see you.
well.
Yeah.
Hey, climbers, yeah, very curious to hear more. I heard about you last year, a year ago.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
very curious to see where you are now. And yeah, in 3 minutes are yours. Please go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Shanna and I'm from Climbers. And I'm here pitching for you today because we won a funding from Pitch It Eindhoven. And now I am looking for people or companies that want to change and that want to be more sustainable. And I'll show you how Climbers can help you with that. As our vision is to make everyone's life healthier with a healthy environment. And we want to empower world changers to understand their ecological footprint, and to reduce this in a simple way and in a fun way with our app. So if you can have the next slide. Yeah, so with Climbers, we have a lifestyle app for everyone that wants to do something about climate change but doesn't know what. And the eco footprint is leading to that. And we visually trigger you to reduce your eco footprint with 21-day challenges. With offering you a personal and community-based experiences during those challenges. And helping you to learn and develop more environmentally friendly behavior and habits. What does the app look like? So this is an overview of certain 21-day challenges that we have. So this is around a certain sustainable topic. For example, eating less meat, being more vegetarian, reducing your plastic, all such kind of things. And we have that in 3 categories. So why, we explain you why it is important and why it is helping the environment to eat less meat, for example, and also what you can do yourself in that area to reduce the eco footprint and where you can buy those products. So next slide. And your eco footprint is leading here to give you personalized suggestions of which area you can improve on. So first you measure your eco footprint, and there you maybe notice that the amount of meat that you eat, or maybe even your traveling, is creating a lot of emissions or a lot of pollution. So then you know that that is the first thing that you can work on, and you can help. The app can help you in your journey. Next slide. Yes, so what I'm looking for and what I need is, I really like to get in contact with companies that want to be more sustainable or want to help their customers or employers in a sustainable journey. But we are also working on our app, of course, to make it more accessible, more user-friendly, more engaging. So if you are on a sustainable journey yourself personally, I would also really like to test the newest version of our app with you shortly. So are you a company with a sustainable journey, or are you personally on a sustainable journey? Then please contact us, and then we can see how we can help each other.
Wow,
Okay, great.
amazing. Yeah.
Great product. Yeah, yeah.
Love it, and important product. So meaning that today I rode my bike, so tonight the app will tell me you can have a hamburger. So you also you also the trade-offs between behavior, so that I can clearly see, what I'm doing and what the impact of my behavior is. I love it. You know Green Habits, Hans?
Yeah, Green Habits, and I'm also thinking because Hempel Idol wants to be
Clean Habits. So I think that's in a different domain. Name could also call
and no food wasted.
Yeah, no food wasted. Yeah, but Green Habits also, the founder of that company has built a lot of experience in the past years of creating a community. In this case, around healthcare behavior. She's amazing. You will probably, I think you will get along perfectly and can learn a lot from her. So I think it makes sense to connect you to Green Habits. No food wasted.
I know Chantal from Green Habits indeed. I've met her.
Okay, and a question: are you connected to NGOs?
We are trying to, and we're especially looking for NGOs in Eindhoven. So if anyone has suggestions, then we'll definitely get in contact with them.
And what if you have a connection to Oxfam Novib, for example? Can that help you?
I think so.
Well, we can try to make a connection, because they have all kind of programs to make life more sustainable and to at least to show people to take responsibility. And I think your app can help in that.
I think so too. Yeah, that sounds great.
Oxfam Novib and your Rijkswaterstaat, of course, also want to contribute to a greener, more sustainable society, and they have all kinds of new initiatives. Perhaps this could fit in with.
And I can imagine that also for Hightech Campus, we want to be the first most circular campus in the world.
Yeah, but the Rijkswaterstaat, Stan Kerkhoffs,
Rijkswaterstaat
could be interesting.
We have a meeting over there next Friday, so we can adapt on that.
Yeah,
and I think also Hightech Campus, because they want to be the most circular campus in the world. And when they adapt your app and we prove with 10,000 people living here that we're doing better, I think that will help significantly.
Yeah, indeed.
So Kees, are you listening? Kees, we have a nice product for you to
Kees Admiraal.
Kees Admiraal. Yeah. So Kees or anybody from the Hightech Campus, a great idea to support the goal of the most sustainable campus in the world.
Yeah, and another thing is Philips is on the stock exchange the greenest, or one in the top 5, I think, or perhaps even number 1 greenest companies noted on the stock exchange. They have this sustainability director. It's called Robert Metzke. I recently read also Frans van Houten addressing the World Economic Forum on the subject of sustainability. It could be worthwhile also to have a chat with Robert. That I can connect you to see, if Philips can perhaps integrate this into his HR green policy. I don't know, but it makes sense to connect you and see if you can add value for one another. So okay,
sounds nice. That's
great. Thank you very much, and don't hesitate to contact us in between. And the same goes for many other people also in this meeting. So. Thank you for pitching and great to see how far you've gotten in just a year. Amazing. Well done.
And if everybody will just apply today for the app, then you already have 60 ambassadors again. So everybody please apply for the app.
You can download it for Android and iOS. So please look for Climemarsh and then you can see what the app looks like.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then it's about healthy living, it's about sustainability. So our fruit of Friday today is here, and that's Luc Damen. Please, Luc, come in.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Luc. Hi.
I'm just the follow-up of this topic because lately I've been asking this question to myself. Mm-hmm. What can I, as an entrepreneur, do for a better world? My answer, Fruits of Friday. With some extra time on my hands because of all the COVID restriction and not being able to do all the work I want to do, especially around the holidays, it was a good time to contemplate and think about these questions. Now, what can I contribute as an entrepreneur to a better world? Many of you already, I'm a self-sustained entrepreneur. I did presentation trainings. I work on my own. I am in a shared office space. So not very much opportunity to do things within my company in the way I work that actually contribute, that make big impact. So I've decided that I will spend 2 Fridays every month giving free training and coaching to startups, nonprofit people who do directly contribute to the global development goals. In general, but especially, but not limiting to the goals numbers 10, 7, and 13, that is, reduce inequalities between and within countries to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all, and take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. I will do this by giving free coaching in presentation skills. So I will help these startups, these nonprofits, develop the pictures that they can use to apply for funding, to reach out to people, to apply for investment, and help them in that way. And in that way, try to contribute to a better world. And this I call the Fruits of Friday. Fruits that you can help grow and take. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for candidates. I'm looking for startups, nonprofits from anywhere in the world to start on March 23, the first monthly course that I will offer. But I'm also very open to people who want to do this as well, who want to provide their skills and training in coaching to people, to startups that contribute to development goals. For instance, someone who can teach people to make videos and edit videos on their smartphones or with very limited equipment. So I am going to do this no matter what. If you want to help or join in any way, reach out to me. My name is Luc Damen from Pitch Perfect Presentation Trainings. You can send an email to fruitsofFriday@pitch-perfect.nl. So,
thank you very much, Luc. I would love to be your fruit. I would love to be your fruit
one of my
for a Friday and learn from you.
To be the fruit or the seed.
Yeah, there's a bit the connection. There's a bit delay in the connection. This is where you see it again. There's a bit delay in the connection that we have with you. But thank you very much for pitching, Luc. Totally clear offering. I would definitely make use of it. Being if I were a startup, contributing to the Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you very much. Fruits of Friday. Check it out and go there and learn from the best. Luc Damen. Thank you, Luc.
Look,
Loes, wie alle, SDG. It's a green demos and drinks today. It's about SDG contributing to climate change, or not contributing, solving climate change. So I love it. SDG Eindhoven. I have no idea, but I know Loes, so this must be interesting. So Loes, tell us everything. Hi, welcome. Where are you? You're not in
welcome.
My screen yet.
Hi,
there you are.
I am. Yeah, hello.
Hi, Loes. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Bert-Jan.
Please
and
tell
Hans.
us everything about the SDG.
Okay.
Well, this is a lot of important people under one picture.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Eindhoven made the charter. 250 organizations signed the charter to be for the SDG because they want to contribute. However, where are the inhabitants? Marion Reus from Parktheater, she saw that because also Parktheater Eindhoven created or signed this one. And Parktheater wants to be the living room of the city. And she said, well, we need the inhabitants. And she asked me and other people to support her in getting all the initiatives of Sustainable Development Goals in the city. together. And on January 18 last year, we had a big gathering in the Parktheater, and to get a lot of these groups acquainted and get together what they are doing, and they can learn from each other. Mm-hmm. But what we see, we all are thinking about these all these SDG, but how do we know where you stand? What are you doing? How can we help each other out? That's what we are looking for. So we have now created a project teams, SDG Eindhoven, where we can like to bring a connection to all these different great jams. And this project team, you can see the logos on the slide. And they take the challenge to create a platform where all these different initiatives can profile themselves and link themselves to the applicable SDGs, and so that we can create synergy and start, well, we start out by finding a suitable platform. Next slide. So it seems that Max could be a great platform for us, where you can provide your information and you can sort it and filter it on the SDG and the location. We hope that we have so much impact on Eindhoven that the city of Eindhoven will create a special button for Eindhoven. But maybe you, all these tech guys, know a better platform for us. If so, we'd like to learn from it. And also why we pitch here is because we want to get you to know about our initiative and help us to find more SDG initiatives from bottom up or businesses, no matter what, and get us in touch so that we have the biggest overview of this. And so you can get in touch with reus@parktheater.nl. And we will organize on April 9 an online network event to get all this SDG initiatives we already know from the inhabitants, bottom-up initiatives to get together and to get well, really connected and learn from each other.
I would definitely invite Shanna to be on stage pitching her climbers, because that makes total sense.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know if you already signed her up to do so, but this is the opportunity. Shanna, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yeah, I already wrote down your email address, or at least the Reus Parktheater email address. But yeah, I would definitely like to get in contact with you.
And it's on April 9, Loes? April 9?
Yeah. Well, this because we was changing the date, because on March 26 there is already a lot of initiatives of people who take care or in the care and doing all kinds of good things. So that's why we didn't want to mix up. And well,
we will adapt it in the slide, because we share the slides afterwards. So we will adapt it in the slide so that everybody will be on April 9 in the Parktheater.
Yeah, and also the newsletter, there was this newsletter which is getting more and more popular. Over 1,000 people already are reading our volunteered made newsletter. So we will also put it in our newsletter that will go out to approximately 1,000 people. It also makes sense, I think, to join forces with Luke and Fruits of Friday.
Exactly. If it's a Dutch Eindhoven region, yeah, great.
Yep,
and it's
I would love to join.
Great. Well,
it looks like we're a professional television show, that we pre-produced this to make these connections. I feel a bit like Henny Huisman now, making everybody happy, like surprise, our family dinner. I don't know, but it makes sense that the three of you at least talk.
And Bert-Jan, we, Marion and me, are also the team of the Dutch Happiness Week. So we also want to make the world happy again.
Oh, happy.
When is that?
The Dutch Happiness Week is from March 13 to March 21. And there will be a lot of events on that. It's related to the International Day of Happiness, but it's a growing event. And this week we will use also for communication of this kind of events. So exact, I will inform you on the exact timing of the online event so that you can put it rightly in the newsletter. Great. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay.
We will. Who
Great.
doesn't love
Yes.
to be happy? I love to be happy. Yeah. And thank God for the lighting of Maarten, the photos of Sparkle.
Yeah,
And
Sparkle
with-
also should join.
Also, yes,
Yeah,
we'd
yeah.
also join because
Yeah.
their light make people happy and
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It all comes together, Hans, and then it's time for open mic.
Yeah.
And it's not as open as it would be when we would have met face to face, but somebody wants to be on the open mic for a minute, and that is, let me see, Fontis. No, it's
No?
it's Fontis
Yeah,
Consultancy.
yeah, yeah.
Are you there?
Bas.
Yes.
Bas?
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, very well. Bas, the mic is yours. 1 minute.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I see I'll only have 1 minute, so I'm going to keep it really short. My name is Bas Gellikes, and I'm a member in the new cohort of Fontis Consultancy. Fontis Consultancy is located on the high-tech campus in order to help all the startups with all their business-related problems. If you could use our help, or if you just want to say hi, you're always welcome at HCT 27 to drink a cup of coffee with us. So we'll hope to see you soon.
Okay.
This is less than a minute,
Yeah.
so we will give you some extra time because I can confirm that Fontis Consultancy is amazing. Every time, every new batch of students has been able to surprise me, and they always deliver more than you ask. So please go to them. Also, Marco, you need people, but yeah, you could also partly outsource some stuff perhaps to Fontis. Makes sense to have a cup of coffee with them to see what you can outsource. But we love Fontis, we love also Avans, and we love the university, but Fontis Consultancy, HCT 27.
Bas, can you just quickly share with the audience perhaps what can you offer? What are the things that you guys are working with? What kind of projects so people have an idea?
Definitely. We have a really diverse team. It's diversing from international business to commercial economy, and we're helping companies with really diverse projects. It's going from market research to financial projects to company valuations. So everything related to business, we can help on.
Amazing. And then remember what I said, we always deliver more than you've asked for. So
Definitely.
go to them, have a cup of coffee, help them and support them to the max. Hope you have a great time here at the high-tech campus, HCT 27, Bas, and lots of success and enjoy.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then thank God, Hans.
Yes.
Companies are growing. We're doing
Yeah.
well. The big companies are doing well. We've talked about ASML and their success, but also startups are doing well and growing. There's vacancies, for instance, with Sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what Sense is doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're making the nice system to
Wireless.
charge your,
Yeah.
your wireless charging of your mobile phone.
And it's also a family
Yeah.
company. It's two brothers like Philips.
Yeah.
making
They
it
started
big.
with selling it in IKEA, but it's also now incorporated in many cars.
Okay. Holland Innovative, that's your company. You also have vacancies. You're also doing well and growing.
Yeah, last year we have grown with 20%, and we even we continue growing. So we're looking for medical specialists, and that we also like to contact Marco Foggi and his team, because maybe we can support each other. And besides that, also project managers.
Yeah.
So we're growing.
Okay.
We're growing in the south, here in Eindhoven region, but also in the west in the Hague region.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I know for sure that also Avular drone company has vacancies, and there's many more vacancies. If you are a startup and you have vacancies, please send them to us. We will incorporate them into our newsletter so that people can read about it.
Yeah, and even more, because Carina is also doing news for high-tech campus. So if you have a vacancy, send it to Carina, and Carina will also take care that it will be published on the high-tech campus news.
Hans, March, the second edition of 2021, still virtually. Are you satisfied with today?
I think it's great. We have always news. And it's always positive, there's always news, always good things, and the companies here are growing. Well, the market is good, the high-tech is good, medtech is good.
We are good. We are good. And you are good. We're all
very nice students, and
the happiness week is coming up, so we will be even more happy. Spring is coming, sun is shining.
And what do you think? April live again?
April live again.
We had one. In July we had one outdoor session. So maybe outdoor in April. Is it possible?
Outdoor April. I hope so. Yeah, you're a medical specialist. What do you think? April. Okay.
April. Okay. We go for April outdoor.
April.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you next time. Thanks.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, Luke, Gabriel.